Hi, collectives. Hi, beautiful faces. Hi, beautiful gardeners. Hi, soul searchers. Hi, cross watchers. Oh, our first card is Into Me I Know. I'm bringing my ducks in a row, balancing my emotions and bringing the mind to calmer waters because someone's subconscious mind is moving. Okay, you could be an Aquarius person, or you could just be in your thoughts making movements, all right? Because into you, okay, where you are or where you're at in your mind, it brings too much difficulties. Maybe somebody wanted you trapped in your mind to justify their bad behavior. All right. Say, for instance, yesterday, I went to the shop. A woman said, excuse, all right, without the please. But I said, ignore that, just move out the way. Teachers now, when I'm passing her, she purposely put her trolley long ways, all right, to block my pathway to go forward. So I said, excuse, please, thank you. And she gave me a dirty look. And I said, well, at least I said thank you and please. So then we buck up again. And she comes to me and she says, well, some of us have impaired hearing. And I said, that has nothing to do with your behavior. Don't use your disability to justify your bad behavior. You asked me to move out the way, you didn't say please or thank you, and then you started doing madness. All right. So maybe someone likes to justify their bad behavior, okay, when it comes to their mental thoughts. All right. Or you got people enabling the Mad Hatter's behavior. All right. So you're bringing your mind to difficult waters. Okay. So now you're bringing the mind to calmer waters. All right. Sorry, I've got so many tarots here. I don't like mess. It's all over. All right. So maybe you don't like mess. Maybe you're organizing the mind to bring to calmer waters. You could be worried about a real estate, or worried about relocation, or worried about where your mind is hidden, or someone's mind is hidden. But you'll bring your mind to calmer waters. I can see you taking your rod, okay? Because someone's in their ego, but you've got the passion and the life force to bring your mind to calmer waters, because it seems like someone is in their Mercury talking difficulties about an air sign person when it comes to an earth sign person at work. All right. So we understand someone is working against an air sign person, a group of people following the Mad Hatter. All right. So you bring the mind to calmer waters. You might have difficulties about work. But we look at self mastery. All right. We look at someone's work. Someone's talking about someone's work, a careerist person, or your work. All right. Just a person in their thoughts. Okay. Because into me, I know someone is watching your work. Someone thinks your expertise. You could be into computering. You could be an artist. All right. Or you could be someone in their energy of self mastery, self craftsman. But when you go through that process, you see one or two mistakes is a part of the progress. All right. You could be an artist, a writer, a policeman, a dentist, or a doctor. You could be looking at your own analytical property and you're very dedicated to bring the mind to calmer waters. All right. Because now you're looking at being punctual. Okay. In God's timing. All right. Look at the Almighty. The Almighty is in the valley and the mountain. All right. So we're being responsible and sensible. But behind you, someone at work, they're talking, being very fussy and overcritical about your work. All right. But they're stealing it. Okay. So you're bringing your mind to calmer waters for some of you. All right. You could be a dentist, a doctor, a writer, a policeman, or you could be in your energy of knowing and understanding someone's hacking your computer, or you could be a pilot, or you like traveling. You could be a traveler, but you look at maybe your inventions and you'll be more logical about your intellectual property. Maybe you look at your own individualistic self when it comes to different perspective about Aquarius person. You could be seeing Aquarius bring the mind to calmer waters, okay? And we're looking at you're bringing your mind to calmer waters because someone sees a pioneer person, a very unique person, a healer, an inspiration. Someone seeing serenity, truth, and unity. Someone's talking about Aquarius's creativity or your thoughts collective. Remember, you could be a female or a man in their thoughts, okay? So we're looking at how you're very enthusiastic, okay? Someone thinks you're very intellectual and very positive, okay? So it looks like you're poor in spirituality within yourself, but there seems to be difficulties when it comes to maybe sharing your intellectual property, okay, for a deal, and it just went a disarray, the Eight of Pentacles, because someone took your work, and maybe for 6 years nearly going on, a star, an earth sign's been living off your intellectual property to be a star, to be on boats, to be famous, because you're her biggest inspiration. Genevieve's big pussy, Nadia. So now there's difficulties. Someone's worried about air sign person. Someone's worried about air sign's aspirations. They bring unfairness, dishonesty. They thought the mind wouldn't come to comfort when it comes to the mind, mental security. Because someone tried to control an air sign person. So they bring frictions, resentment, look at opposition. Never ever make someone your competition. That's when you lose the game. All right, you've got to be competition with yourself. Now, someone's looking at balance in the mind when it comes to maybe a split decision, or someone has a split personality, or someone has split up with their partner. We're looking at maybe choices. Someone made that choice, okay, to bring stagnation and not tell the truth. Someone made that choice to create denials and difficulties and barriers around an air sign person so nobody would see Aquarius person and they will resist Aquarius when it comes to intellectual property. We'll look at the growth, we're learning the knowledge. Into me, I know. Because into me, I know thyself when it comes to someone's not telling the truth and creating difficulties. Okay, now, somebody wants you to be worried. No, you bring the mind to calmer waters because someone's deflecting their own mental issues. We understand people are enabling the Mad Hatter. So now we understand the Mad Hatter is spying when it comes to maybe a King of Wands. When it comes to backstabbing an air sign, bring difficulties, delays, because they were mostly looking at overindulgence under a secret, because they had a secret being reckless and foolish with a Cancer person and a Queen of Pentacles in a tower. Could we understand a Leo person? Oh, he's defending Aquarius now, is he? When it comes to her work, it's been exposed, a Leo person, when it comes to rejection, when it comes to maybe planting a foundation, someone's looking at someone's analytical property and studying a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. And now it's a burden because now they see an air sign, Crown of Swords, in her own rights, in her own star, right? Imagine trying to take away someone's star. To her, and then you're going around saying women's rights. We should stick together, darling. No. People are just so, people it seems like you were going through sorrow or difficulties or a struggle, and someone really took that to their best advantage. So now they seem to be worried. Nine of swords on the table. Because someone's living in a nightmare. Now they have anxiety and grief because they see air signs moving. Now probably maybe people understand why an air sign is talking about a split when it comes to a new idea. So now we're looking at endings. Every ending has a new beginning because now we're looking at renewal, fulfillment, end of a cycle. Because you're looking at maybe your own wisdom for fruitation. And I can see you achieving, okay, your own success in your own rights, okay? I can see you being a star, okay, but someone's trying to deny you because they want to be a star. But you can't you can't take away a star seed. They're making it difficult for a star seed, but that's God's star seed. Because they don't believe in God the Almighty. You can't worship two gods. So now they're in denial about a star seed. They tried to bring difficulties. They didn't want to tell the truth. It was pure denial. And now air sign just looking at her own. When it comes to her own thoughts, They tried to put the blinders over your eyes, but didn't understand how intuitive and psychic someone was. So they tried to recreate the Truman Show, but they don't want Truman to understand he's in his own truth. But you've got a bunch of people creating delusions, wasting their money and their thoughts. But they've got nothing better to do. They just want to be a star to prove a point. that they're not a star. They're just crazy. And now they're mirroring their own mental crazy. Now they're living in a nightmare because Queen of Swords is looking at her own truth. They tried to break the heart of a Queen of Swords. So now we're understanding. People try to bring difficulties to a Queen of Swords. Wanted it to be an anxiety, nightmare in a mental institution because somebody at work wanted to prove a point that they were a star, better than an air sign. So now someone's in resentment. We're looking at criticism. Someone's criticizing an air sign person, so she detached herself away. We're looking at the indifferences of someone's practicality when it comes to the Eight of Pentacles. Someone's analyzing an air sign when it comes to the Empress, a real life Empress. We're talking about, you can't say to people, all right, look for your authentic self. And when you do, because it doesn't match your capitalism pocket, it doesn't give you the right to bring in differences behind the back of an air sign person. It could be a Taurus or Libra person, you know? Maybe someone has a split decision when it comes to an air sign person, earth angel, you know? We look at maybe King of Pentacles when it comes to a Taurus person, a Capricorn person, Virgo person in an institution. We're looking at maybe seeking the truth, you know, looking at truth seekers, all right? Not illusionists, truth seekers. Someone sees the light in the dark and they're illuminating a cult maybe or a coven when it comes to maybe go within yourself, see your own truth. You're being spiritually guided by the earth angels. So maybe someone's got clarity. They see the guidance of protection when you go within yourself because your ancestors are trying to crown you, you know. But you can't worship two gods, my darlings. So now earth signs seeing the battle of Aquarius person because their heart's being weighed. So now we're saying earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or female. Your heart is heavy as a stone. Yeah, when it comes to money, you're trying to control someone's money. So now you're trying to control, maybe delay, maybe a legal matter. Because someone done official papers with their family. Genevieve Nadia, with a lover, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the devil. What's hiding? Heartbreak, they're angry. That air sign was in self-love. And now they're watching. Now you're looking at the Emperor, he's looking at the Turkey. And now you're looking at maybe unloved. Yeah, someone feels unloved. Because someone's got to walk away from people, things, and places to use their own intuition with victory. You could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person or a Leo person when it comes to maybe a house. They were celebrating with a Taurus person, someone that he's familiar with. So now you're looking at someone with juggling with a King of Wands and a King of Cups. And now they're holding on to properties when it comes to donations. So now we're seeing the hidden truth of a Taurus person and the pathway of a King of Wands and a business deal and a King of Cups. Because now you're looking at King and Queen of Cups. But it's come taking your power back and blocking a Taurus female, big pussy Genevieve Nadia. Yeah, because she wants unalignments. So I'm looking for her. There you go, I'm looking for her. And the Crown of Wands. And know how I look for them? Keep telling your truth, collective. Someone had a split decision. Maybe someone's splitting up with a wife or something, King of Cups, maybe. Or this King of Wands, he's secretly married to his big pussy Taurus. So now we're looking at divine energy, divine feminine, a starseed, and a Taurus female tried to block it. So we're looking at intimately, I have that knowledge when it comes to someone's creative idea. Someone is doing falsehood because someone is faking a child or someone's being childish. You could be looking at Queen of Pentacles when it comes to Five of Pentacles, a Taurus person or Libra person. We're looking at that person when it comes to poverty. Someone is very mean, okay? Miss Big Pussy Taurus, Miss Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nadia, I warned you, but she didn't want to listen. She didn't want to listen. I don't believe in destroying another person for their success. That's crazy. They were looking for financial freedom. So they transformed an air sign's information and created falseness with her child for financial growth. So they went and blocked an air sign person because she thinks she's bigger and better than God. She came in my dream, she said, "Is God real?" I said, "You're not allowed to question." because you stole from Addy Warlick in your body. So they're resistant to change from this big house, all right? Because Addy Warlick bought her a fucking house under deception. So now there's uncertainties about their finances now, because now you see inconsistencies of a Taurus person when it comes to being very jealous, lazy, and overindulgent. Very self-indulgent person. Very stubborn. So you could be looking at a situation where you're seeing someone's financial losses. So someone's going through financial losses, okay, but they want to go towards an Empress, an air sign, and block this person. Do you understand? Divine feminine. So now maybe Taurus want to come over and do transitioning because someone's doing obia. Okay, so now God said, move your clock, Nadia. You're a tramp. So now someone's looking at a Taurus person when it comes to financial losses. You're looking at someone showing up, okay, at your doorstep and begging because they're losing a job or a relationship. Okay, maybe someone's experiencing maybe financial or emotional hardship due to mental issues, and people are enabling the Mad Hatter when it comes to someone familiar in the position of finances. You're looking at maybe a contract, okay, with a good friend, okay, the Libra or a Cancer. So now you're looking at a situation with a Taurus when it comes to very unusual circumstances. All right, maybe look at your options when it comes to finances, when it comes to Taurus and a Leo, when it comes to finances and fame. Maybe someone turning their back to a Taurus person when it comes to this covenant, this cult. Because some church they go to, someone doesn't want to feel left out in the cult because someone's emotions is frozen, or someone's contract or money's frozen from this Leo when it comes to expansion. Maybe this Addy Warlick in your budgie. I just can't stand them in my energy, man. This is crazy. Imagine playing with Obia and you think you're bigger than God. I don't know where they're going with their mental thoughts. You say to someone, do something in private. Let's bring the mind to calmer waters. You people are famous. Do you know what I mean? Don't bring stagnations. I'm divine feminine. No, I want to block you because I want fame and fortune because I'm looking at losses. So we're going for capitalism addressing then personalities, you know, but we're going for a massive transition. A whole group of people's mental is changing. Do you understand? Because it's coming to be more self-aware. Now, someone has an unknown that it wasn't exposed to a situation. So now maybe someone doesn't know how someone will react or behave because someone is the Mad Hatter. And it's still not an excuse to have someone blocked for fame and money. So I'm looking at resources when it comes to expansion. You could be looking at your own enthusiasm, your own confidence, your pride. Maybe someone thought blocking Aquarius will bring about a fortune, but they've lied to themselves. Self-deception when it comes to someone's structure. So now you could be blocking a family, Taurus, or you could be looking at blocking a family Leo because of their roles that they played when it comes to constraint, because they're under the energy of deception and lust. So when you're in the energy of deception and lust, they're in the energy of desire. That's it, desire and lust. These two has created envy and doubt. Because when you stand for nothing, you stand for anything that comes out of a Taurus's throat, because a King of Wands is looking for pleasure. So now his willy is stuck in someone's fucking walking pussy pandem forehead. So now you got doubt about Leo, his money, and someone's blocking their own fame, their own life due to stupidity. So now you're looking at maybe a contract. All right, maybe a contract with a friend may never have met your usual circumstances, but someone's considering maybe a different option because now you're looking at victory has been blocked for Taurus because of the lack that someone has discovered another resource or approach and the understanding Taurus tried to block with a Leo. So now Leo's walking away maybe Maybe he was married to this Taurus person or in some high commitment, and the Empress is just watching this Taurus and this Leo at the full. At the full. Now look at the Empress when it comes to creation. Okay? You could be in your feelings. Someone knows that someone's in their feelings. When it comes to Aquarius person, they're in their feelings of resentment because something didn't go their way. You know, when you tell the truth, narcissism, they always go a little bit haywire. So now someone's sitting in regret because they took an offer of a third party and refused to listen to God. You cannot worship two masters. It's one or the other. Simple. So now someone's sitting in regret. All right? But someone feels as if they're fearing poverty and isolation. So what goes around comes around. They bring difficulties. They wanted poverty and isolation for Aquarius person. Okay? So now you're looking at fear, but when it comes to a Taurus and a Leo and a Cancer, when it comes to unstable emotions for fame and fortune. Maybe someone's losing security of a home, or you're seeing an aftermath of a breakup when it comes to a partner feeling alone and depleted. Why? It was a codependent relationship. So somebody wants to win at any cost, all right? Maybe seeing the impact of bereavement for some of you. So I'm so sorry, okay, that you heard a Passover, okay? So now someone's looking at a situation when it comes to the present situation, the position of someone's feelings and thoughts. There's now looking at reflection. Someone's feeling sad as a result of losing someone close to them, Aquarius person. Maybe a Leo is in his feelings. Yeah, because you can't know someone and allow Genevieve Nadia to go haywire for 6 years. That's fucking madness. Now someone's grieving. That feeling of desire, I know. I bring a stalemate to the Empress and I blocked it for fame and fortune with Taurus. I see my willpower when it comes to going back on the stallion of the horse. Aquarius she's more about humanitarian, pioneer, a woman of tomorrow. And now also, yeah, when I saw Pamela Coleman Smith's will, that old picture of her yesterday, she's smart. In plain sight. And no one read what was on her table. Just stupid, illusionist people that don't have no conscious mind. That they don't understand the symbolic language of the soul. That they don't have one. So how can you understand soulmates if you don't have a soul? So now looking at influence, a temporary influence from a Taurus and a Leo and a Cancer. Someone's leading to ignore, but someone's in debt and it's become very obvious. There seems to be the feelings of intention in a relationship because someone is holding old positions or memories. Do you understand? Now someone's in regret, grieving. Maybe someone feels more safer, walking away from people, things, and places to create their own confidence, by themselves. There seems to be an influence in a relationship. Someone's using someone's suffering due to a partner's selfish behavior. King of Wands. Selfish. Let Genevieve call, he's all over the place. This person doesn't deserve any more emotional sympathy. Maybe that's how you feel. Like when the lady blocked your aisle, trying to block your movements every turn you take. They're just there trying to block it. Then they'll turn around and say to you in a stupid excuse, well, some of us have impaired hearing. Well, I remember your lips moving, saying excuse with an attitude. I moved out the way and you didn't even say thank you. You kept walking forward And because you're suffering in your own insight of your own inner awareness, no fucking consciousness, you block the aisle. You saw me coming, you still block it. I say, excuse, please, thank you. You give a dirty look. You bust the corner. You're looking at other things. The person comes forward and stops and says, well, some of us have impaired hearing. Don't justify your bad behavior because you can't say fucking thank you and sorry because you've got no manners. So me and the security guard were talking about it yesterday. So I went up to him and said, your people don't have no manners in yourself. He said, that's that woman, innit? She got no behavior. She has to talk to people, our customers, like they're rude. I'm always catching up with her. So it's energy. The conscious mind, they don't have it. They don't have it. Taurus is blocked from being a divine feminine. You're not a divine feminine. You're a pauper. Begging. So maybe someone's begging for forgiveness from divine feminine, Aquarius person, for stagnation because they're worried about their pentacles. No. Create your own peace like I did. Find your own closure like I did. I'm not here to baby feed no one no more. I stopped breastfeeding 16 motherfucking years ago. You could be looking at someone's personal purpose at work when it comes to Eight of Pentacles. Okay? You could be looking at a situation where someone's being ill-treated by an ex-partner who doesn't pay what is due. Oh, can you borrow me £200? I can go and run after Genevieve's big pussy on her forehead. So there's Leo going outside, fighting for a big pussy Taurus. Oh, she's worth fighting for, darling. Okay, then. You do that, but keep me out of it. They didn't want to listen. Now they're acting like a victim. I said to them, let's sort this out in private. They said, no, darling. I'm commodities, sweetie. I've got your work. Because I've got Leo. Because Leo is a pussy boy for Taurus. So now we're going to stand up for ourselves, my darlings. Okay? And you're going to focus on your self-mastery. All right? Aquarius, money is on the table for you, my darling, as a result of your hard work. Keep going. You could be an earth sign person, but not big pussy Taurus. Jenny, Nadia, I'm not talking to you. Okay? Someone's looking at maybe unexpected bonus or a gift. Someone's looking at a very gifted person when it comes to spirituality. Because somebody was pouring out spirituality at work, about work. Inspiration for a Taurus with Queen of Pentacles. When it comes to aspiration. And now you're looking at financial control. Because someone was looking at bankruptcy. And because of Aquarius, she went from a 5 to an 8 at work with a team of people. So they increased their money on the legs of Aquarius. So now, Genevieve Nadia, I'm after you. I'm after Genevieve Nadia. I don't give a fuck who she is. And that's the truth. Because we're looking at maybe a wounded warrior when it comes to backstabbing Aquarius, when it comes to overindulgence in a secret. But they bring delays when it comes to their movements. They move themselves right into the Tower of Queen of Pentacles because they're foolish and reckless with a Leo person. Maybe Leo's defending this Aquarius person because Leo now is looking at maybe reliability when it comes to maybe someone being intuitive. Death, done. Forget it. Queen of Wands, you're rubbish as well. So you look at someone's purpose. Someone has a purse pussy with a Leo and an earth sign. There you go. Someone had a choice of two, an earth sign, an Aquarius person, and a Leo. When I bring a rival challenges, when it comes to changing their career, they bring stagnation because Taurus wants to up-level her career and made money. And now they're in regret because now they see into me and know when it comes to your partnership, you gave my intellectual property to a Taurus and you want to block the Empress or create her as an Empress. So they just think it's Lady of Leisure. I just give them money and they just sit there. No, you have to do the work. God has brought us here for a reason. Tonight you're seeing the reasons of the seasons of someone's ingredients. When it comes to someone's pentacles, when it comes to their success, they rejected an Aquarius. So now maybe a King of Swords is bringing his mind to calmer waters and he's heading forward, or maybe a policeman is heading forward to Aquarius about maybe regulations, about contract and fraud at work. with a Queen of Pentacles and a Leo when it comes to their decisions. Leo. They're seeing the strength of an air sign person as the Empress, a real life Empress being stabbed behind the back. You could be looking at Queen of Wands. Maybe she's blocking when it comes to ending. There seem to be rival challenges at work when it comes to their own personal purpose. There seems to be a spiritual warfare. You've got to use your intuition because Leo created denials, obstruction, and invited a rival challenges to an air sign to backstab the Empress, Aquarius person. Now they're talking about Taurus's pussy lips sank people's ships. Yeah, because her pussy's a fucking egg yolk. And now this King of Wands is looking at Salmonella. Someone has to come to peace. Aquarius has come to peace, Gemini, because of a Taurus person. Increase her finances. They try to block an investment to an air sign person or a King of Swords. And now someone invested in unalignment for Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles, because of a Leo person and a Queen of Wands. And that's the truth when it comes to big pussy Genevieve Nadia in a tower, the devil in the tower. If you know your Bible, you know the devil in the tower. Okay, it's Queen of Pentacles. She was going against God, law, and order. Imagine reading for 6 years. I talked to God, and she comes in my dream. She says, "Is God real?" She's not allowed to question James Nadia. You stole from Adiwali King Obaji. She made a lot of money from my work. She increased it by 10 pentacles. And that's at least over £1,000,000. All right? Because that's 5, 10, 12. So she made a lot of money. So Jane Nadia, you have to go and sell your mansions, your cars, and you got to owe me money and God. So everything she spent in the last 6 years of my intellectual property, Genevieve Nadia owes the universe and myself a karmic debt. Taurus wanted to have someone blocked because she's lazy, over self-indulgent, very stubborn person. Someone that just loves material. Okay, so now you look at 7 of Pentacles. Someone took someone's work, and now you're seeing the result of someone's profit when it comes to long term. You're looking at maybe the direction of a Queen of Swords' career. It went into a block because it promoted Genevieve Nadia instead. Maybe someone's looking at reflection when it comes to being more logic, more diligent, when it comes to approach, when it comes to maybe your project. Maybe you're being more protective because now you're looking at maybe apprenticeship or self-mastery. You look at maybe someone showing education as gaining when it comes to qualification, practicality. You look at maybe a plagiarism person. And I look at Taurus person when it comes to maybe emotion manipulation. Maybe someone going forward to a Queen of Cups, Aquarius person, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. You could be looking at maybe someone's undergoing a graduate degree or diploma, blocked. They took someone's diploma and degree and done fraud because I sent King of Wands. Yes, I did. My dissertation and my oil and gas degree and my MBA global business and my strategic management certificate. And Genevieve Nadia and a Gemini done fraud with a Cancer. So now we're looking at someone's situation in their position when it comes to spreading their legs. That's the only hard work someone done over there. So I may be looking at trustworthy, dedicated individual when it comes to Aquarius person. Or you're looking at someone that's feeling trapped financially because they went and chose a stupid direction. Okay, because you can't worship 2 gods. All right. They worship the devil. Okay, education course isn't paying enough for these people. Well, okay, they didn't learn anything. So now maybe you're looking at development of maybe particular talent and you're reflecting on someone's interest or financial interest. We look at maybe stability or stabilizing your own finances for long term. That's what Queen of Pentacles tried to do on the back of Aquarius person. So now we're looking at maybe a prediction when it comes to the cycle of maybe something coming to an end and you're seeing yourself being courageous. Maybe you're going forward to a new career. And someone's looking at resigning yourself to your fate when it comes to a Taurus person. Miss Peggy Beatrice. So we're looking at Seven of Pentacles. Someone invested in a Taurus person, a Leo person, invested. And now you're looking at the investment. Procrastination. Money's run out. Someone was very fully committed at work to change Genevieve's lifestyle. Because she can't do it by herself, regardless of the financial ups and downs. He put his energy into that. Okay? So now we're seeing the effort of someone's success when it comes to their finances. Look at a mean person when it comes to someone looking at a Taurus, can't breed nothing. Not intuitive, not psychic, Queen of Cups. So you think about a Leo person when it comes to his mother maybe, or a Taurus mother thinking about manipulation, Queen of Cups. Look at someone under anxiety when it comes to a loan, when it comes to a financial agreement. Someone's maybe looking at motivation when it comes to maybe terms and conditions. Someone doesn't have no work ethic. So now they're going through stagnation when it comes to an air sign person being loving, psychic, intuitive person. Someone regrets blocking maybe a Gemini Aquarius person because they went for a love choice. Now look at separation because somebody went, oh, somebody loves an Aquarius' work. And now someone is worried under anxiety at Taurus because Leo wants to leave because he's feeling in regret, or a Queen of Cups. It could be a Queen of Wands. I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. So now there's regret. They didn't use the conscious mind and take God's offer. Instead, they went for finances. And now someone's in love, maybe with an air sign's work, could be King of Pentacles. Something related to maybe the career, finances, businesses, positions. And now someone's looking at someone's love choice. Someone feels as if a career is going to be a star. And that's why they were under anxiety. Because someone to justify their wrong choice. King of Wands, isn't it? Because he already flaunted and glowed to this Taurus to everybody. And invested in it. And tried to breed it as a baby mama. People are now thinking, you made that wrong choice, my friend. Because now she's outshined your own fucking Iliac Yak that had a whole team of people helping. And now Gemini, King of Swords, feels backstabbed. Now you've seen someone's purpose. When it comes to Queen of Pentacles. He just wants to block people's money. Because she doesn't have, she's a block. She's an emotional manipulator. Very emotional manipulator. Somebody wants to go forward. But now you look at Earth Angel, patience. Got patience to do art. It takes patience to do art. Looking at the details. Someone's looking at the details of someone's art. And while someone's going through up and down emotions, when it comes to a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Wands. Because Cancer's in his feelings, because Earth sign is trying to turn her back and fight with an air and fire. Because a Leo bring a rival challenges because of Aliwali King of Badi. Genevieve Nadia wants me dead. It's my birthday this month as well. But let it be Genevieve's birthday. Let her pussy itch. There's King of Wands doing the fucking most. So I woke up today and it's the first time I feel so released. And I believe the more you're on your own, you focus on your own endeavors, you go beyond your challenges, you know? Because now someone's unsure about an investment with a Taurus because they blocked a lovable person. You can't say women's rights stick together, we should celebrate women, and you go and block a loving person. What, because you've got no emotions? Never mind. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is in her mood because she's looking at a Cancer person working with a Queen of Pentacles, a lover. And now you're looking at a star. She has many energies. Someone's energy, someone else's energy built someone's whole life. Queen of Pentacles don't put no energy apart from fucking and sucking cock and stealing people's intellectual property to act like she's some investor. EP director, I don't know what the fuck she is over there. A karmic little hoe. Here you go, sticking out again. Queen of Pentacles, you're going to prison. Oh, Leo's taking up for this cruise, is he? Really? Well, I don't see it in my face, so... But I don't see it in my face. You have to stand up for yourself. Don't rely on someone else. You're crazy. Someone look at someone's life choices anyway. When it comes to work, someone went reliable. And someone's looking at love in an air sign independently well. She's watering her own seeds. Someone's looking at a horizon. A light at the end of the tunnel. When it comes to production, insight to an air sign, could be King of Pentacles, want to go forward. But it looks like he's stuck in a fight. He's caught in the middle. When it comes to Jade Nadja and a King of Wands and a King of Swords. Because they're thinking about this Taurus person trying to block someone's investment, a loving person. Because she's not intuitive, she's not creative, she's not a good mother. Very needy, emotional manipulator. So now someone's looking at a conflict, a rival, a challenge. Somebody was relying on their challenge, or someone's facing their challenge. Because the King of Wands went to his rival and babysat his little rival, his little poodle. And now someone's looking at someone very independent, Aquarius person, when it comes to intuitive, when it comes to her power of her own endeavors, creative endeavors. That Taurus tried to block and made money from it, and her mother. So King of Wands' mum and a Taurus mum made money off my shit. So I advise your mum, King of Wands, and Genevieve Nadia, your mum, because in the paper you said Genevieve bought her a house. I advise you to sell that house and start bringing my money over here. Look at divine connection, infinity, the cycles of infinity. Look at infinite wisdom from Aquarius person. But got backstabbed. Now, someone's looking at new love, the cup of love, intuition. Look at maybe a psychic person, okay, in a battle with a Leo person due to stagnation. Empress is looking at this Leo thinking, I don't know what you're doing over there. I'm glad we don't talk. I'm so fucking glad we don't talk. I don't like glutton behavior. Yes, I did too. There's messages going around about Gemini person invested in a backstabbing with a Taurus person and their mother. And then the mother went in victory with a Leo person because they went in investments, money. And now someone feels backstabbed because someone's pussy lips were sinking someone's shit because they're a piece of shit. Yeah, man, they should have been flushed down the loo long time. So now someone's looking at disarray or someone's looking at love at first sight but feels backstabbed when it comes to someone talking about a con. Because someone's going through financial rock bottom. Because someone saw a new horizon when it comes to King of Wands, wounded. The wounded warrior looking at a new love. When it comes to defense, power back. When it comes to Aquarius person, take that leap of faith, new beginnings. But Taurus blocked it for an investment. And I look at a wounded warrior, maybe. Look at new love, could be a King of Pentacles, a King of Wands. When it comes to independently wealthy. Don't know if you go and get my money, bitch. Go and get my money, bitch. You and your fucking mum and a King of Wands. I don't care. I don't care. Adiwali had no right. Do you know how freezing my fucking hands are? But she'll be posting. Look at me. I'm in the hot because you've got that spinning thing to keep you warm. Look at me. I got my Chanel bag. Look at me. I'm on the boat. Look at me. Now I'm fucking sinking. Someone's single. Someone's balancing their energy back. I'm talking to the single people. King of Pentacles. Look at a karmic cycle. Earth sign juggling like a fucking clown. Go and get my money, Denise Nadia. Bringing delay, sacrifice in the air sign. Think I'll go to mental institution, create loads of illusions around my area. Wasting people's resources. Now they feel wounded by their energy. Imagine investing in someone and all they did is use that money to create illusions. I've even seen his car registration in my area. They found want to run after it. Like I'm fucking stupid. Like I'm fucking stupid. You see, with my principles, right? I always look for things that man cannot touch. Why? Because I don't trust the name Jesus because of what you did to it. You lot are quick to say, in the name of Jesus, send back to sender. All of that. And you lot are the most demonic people. You know what this reminds me of? When Anthony Joshua comes out that van, and because you lot see money and fame, you lot just went like leeches. I think that part with Anthony Joshua, it really highlighted Nigeria. You lot got no behavior. You lot got no behavior. You lot got no self-control and no discipline. And I don't know if you've said they are Niger wherever they go. Be Niger wherever you go. Con, man. Imagine that the man is wounded and you kind of give him space. Because you don't like to use people's struggles for your finances. Look at me, I'm with Anthony Joshua. I'm with Anthony Joshua's barber. I've got this Anthony Joshua's barber. You're so fucking superficial, man. It's embarrassing. Look how Trump took over Venezuela overnight. You tell me what structure Nigeria has. Because if you're telling me that you guys are the, 8th or 50-something? 8th when it comes to military. In Nigeria is the 8th strongest. And the 58th is America and China is 53% more powerful. They got all their energy in the wrong things. We're going for a war. I warned them, but Genevieve says she's Niger. She's commodity. So you lot got to figure out your intuition because we're going for a war. I saw it. It's wrong that when there's white on white crime, everybody must get involved. I just heard it the other day. All 18-year-olds in the Europe at some point will be called in. It's been quite a lot now. Why is it when it's white on white crime, everybody needs to get involved in this war? But when it's black on black crime, oh my gosh, it's a never-ending story. Never-ending story. La 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 la. In La La Land, man. They're just in fucking La La Land. Air sign. Higher priestess, higher than the Pope. Told them that as well. In my dream, God told me I'm the higher priestess. Higher than the Pope. Now that's that big pussy James Niger trying to block. But let me be white. Let me be white. Suddenly, she finds her fake conscious knowledge. Now you look at someone's character and feelings towards a curious person from a Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nadia. So now you look at higher priestess. Into me, I know. When it comes to mystery, you got to use your intuition. You got to trust your own inner counsel first. Trust your own inner counsel first. Write your dreams down when you wake up and study it. You could be looking at a tarot reader, an Aquarius person. You could be looking at balance between the dark and the light, because there seems to be more to be revealed when it comes to heaven and earth. You look at divine feminine, a star seed, when it comes to difficult decision, when it comes to the Empress looking at Taurus trying to block me in my fucking face. Now you got Leo acting like, I'm not around here. Leo, don't take me for no fucking idiot, because I will slap you with the truth every day until you fucking understand you're taking a piss. Someone's loving the Queen of Cups, Aquarius, or Queen of Cups. Very intuitive, very psychic person. You look at the higher priestess, a very loving person that Queen of Pentacles tried to block. Maybe you feel this Queen of Pentacles, not Queen of Pentacles, Aquarius person, when it comes to maybe being mature, a very good influencer when it comes to initiations. You look at someone's intuition, a very sensitive woman. Maybe someone goes by their feelings, nurturing and nature, very compassionate, that Queen of Pentacles don't have. She doesn't have a high emotional intelligence. It's very low. Someone doesn't have no artistic endeavors. No, just sucking cock. You could be into medicine, or you could be a caregiver. Or maybe this King of Wands is caregiver. It's an Aquarius on Earth sign. But they're all here, though. She could be a Virgo or Cancer or Cups. Virgo, Libra, Virgo, Cancer. His caregiver when he was younger. This Leo person that maybe saw his way of nurturing in not a very good way by his mother that gave him to a caregiver. Then he became a star. And now there's a split decision. Maybe this person was married before. But we're looking at split decision. Because now someone's seen a real life empress. And now someone trying to block this empress, maybe. Because now someone's seeing the difference. Or you could be into sales, or research. Hmm. Or you could be in non-mainstream subjects as well. So you could be more like a healer, a dentist, into medicine. Maybe someone was putting, the mother was putting medicine into Leo's drink. Taurus's mum or his mum. What the fuck? Taurus's mum. Could they think about this victory, this Leo? What kind of demonic people has this person gone to, man? Can fame really make you go so crazy? No, I think it's from birth. Someone doesn't have no emotional intelligence. So that means someone doesn't have no self-awareness, no conscious knowledge, because they don't know their own character or feelings. So now you got to go by your own counsel and heal yourself. Bring your mind to calmer waters. You could be a mother or a caregiver or in a job that's not really mainstream. Go within, because I can see you going deeper and finding your own true gift. There's more gift to be seen. You could be a Queen of Cups or air sign person. So now you're looking at maybe split decision. Someone had a choice between two. Someone that's not into the mainstream and someone that is. Maybe. Maybe. So someone's unfaithful. But someone's using someone's suffering. You understand? And they're using it because Taurus is suffering emotionally and financial. This person is very jealous in her relationships and very negative. It's more look after me. Someone unfaithful, and you're looking at obsessive tendencies. So now someone has no emotional intelligence. So now the intention is on the Queen of Pentacles. And now you're looking at someone that likes to have their own way all the time and very draining. And that's a warlock. You can always tell a warlock is when they always want sex and they want their own way all the time. Because soulmates, you both grow. Warlocks, one grows and one doesn't. It always goes like that. One goes up, one doesn't. Or you both deplete. Take it as it resonates. Someone's not committed to love, or they don't contribute to finances. So now there's a split decision. They don't contribute. It's not happening. So now you're looking at higher priestess, divine feminine. Go within yourself. Okay, you could be a tarot reader. Go and get your own counsel first. It's so important. Write your dreams down and study it. Okay? Because it's going to give you wisdom and knowledge to explore your own spiritual side. Because you got them, they're not in spirituality. Because it comes from the subconscious mind. They don't have if you need to demise people, they got no conscious mind, man. It's difficulties. So now you're seeing life, someone's pathway, when it comes to oneness with God, harmony, rebirth, and journey to inner peace for Aquarius person. So now maybe you're seeing the oneness with God and harmony, rebirth, learn to unlearn, to learn again, to bring the mind to calmer waters, because now you're seeing the journey of your inner peace. So if you're on this journey to inner peace, press like, press subscribe. It's not a fix. You don't get a fix overnight like that, okay? Because I can see collective bringing in that harmony with the Almighty, and it's bringing you fresh hope, a pathway, okay, to a new adventure. All right. I understand someone probably blocked you or hexed you or whatever you want to call it, but believe in God. All right. So now you're seeing the hidden knowledge when it comes to Aquarius person. Follow your intuition because someone has a very psychic gift. So then you get maybe an experience when it comes to Queen of Swords. Okay, write your dreams down because you are gifted as the higher priestess. All right. You're looking at maybe privacy. Go inward. It needs privacy to deepen your own relationship with your own self first. Manage your emotions. Bring the mind to calmer waters. Identify your intuition. You understand? So you can co-create with the universe, but it starts with love first. You've got to love yourself first. Loving yourself, loving beings, loving planet, and loving God. It brings that balance of creativity. You don't worship the creation. You worship the creator. Okay? So now we're seeing God within ourselves, all right? Because now you're looking at the magician. Okay? You could be going in yourself and seeing your own wisdom when it comes to God representation. You have to believe, okay, when it comes to the pyramids and the creator of mathematics, astrology, and other arts. Okay? It comes from your heart. Don't be a fart from a heart that is blocked and acting like the divine feminine, the Queen of Pentacles. No, you gotta go within yourself, man. Don't let these people trash their ideology onto you. No, that's madness. Go and find your own. Go look at the mystical symbols of life. Don't rely on tarot reading. Okay, because you're looking at the pillars of two, the dark and the light. You've got to go in serenity in the middle. So now you'll probably look at your own gifts. Trust your own inner knowing. Into me, I know. Because into me, I feel. Because I've got high level of consciousness. All right. You're very nurturing. Okay. So now you're looking at maybe the reflection of an alchemist. And now you're looking at expectancy when it comes to romance. Someone walked away from an air sign person and juggled with an earth sign at work, or Cancer is in a split, maybe with his wife at Queen of Wands because of Taurus juggling with a Taurus, maybe. You got to trust your own inner counsel. So now someone's following the symbolic language of the soul, and someone doesn't have one to follow. So you got to go in and find your own counsel. At work, someone's juggling their wife at work, and you got to trust your own inner counsel, okay? Bring the mind to calmer waters because someone's very immature, and someone trying to block the air sign, the Empress, and it worked for 6 years, man. So, psychic abilities. Taurus don't have no intuition. No, just has hidden knowledge of deception. Blocks intuition. And not psychic. Needs numancy and jojo. So now, there seems to be a secret or a project they've been nurturing. They've been nurturing a project because they invested in a Taurus person. I don't understand. When their CV is nothing but failure, I don't understand. King of Pentacles is thinking about this Queen of Cups, maybe Aquarius person, and a Leo thinking, I don't know where Leo's at, boy. You're a fucking weirdo. We've been watching this woman for about a year now, and I can't believe you invested 6 fucking more years to this Taurus person. That's madness. That's madness. working with an earth sign as a team of people. So they got this team to help this Taurus and still a failure at work. 5-8. 5 and 3 is 8. It's failure. They're in sadness, there's financial uncertainties, they're resistant to change. They're looking at transforming finances to Gemini person, a Queen of Wands. When it comes to their family, and I look at sneak attack. Someone's doing blunt to maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces about false allegations, maybe heartbreaking. When it comes to the King of Cups, heartbreaking. Or the King of Wands when it comes to their choices of romances with a Taurus person. Someone's being very blunt, Knight of Swords, very fast talking, side eyeing, thinking speed change, sneak attack. But the Taurus wants this Crown Sword blocked, so she bring a Gemini to do sneak attacks to make her hands look clean, while she looks like she's planting her seeds to look infinitely wealthy. They said, no, it's all you did at work. So now someone's been blunt about someone's lifestyle. They want to block a Taurus person, a King of Swords, or a King of Pentacles. Leo person, been exposed. Taurus, Leo, been exposed. Or maybe a Leo's blocked because he's in regret in his feelings because he was looking after Taurus and a Taurus was looking after Cancer. Now he's in regret. Now he knows how it feels that you put all your effort into someone, they give you nothing back. Nothing. Nothing. And now he feels how Aquarius feels now. Karma. Maybe someone's blocked because they can't have children. They was manipulating trying to have children with this person. But she doesn't want babies with a Leo. She wants it with a King of Cups. So now someone's looking at grieving over a child or something. Earth sign child or a Leo child. Grieving, bereavement. To prove something was real, they attacked a child. And now, because they're so busy, no emotional intelligence over there. Someone's happy to be blocking a Taurus and walking away. They regret an offer from his Queen of Pentacles. So now someone's moving forward. It was more codependent, not sincere, wasn't honest. There's no patience, no emotional intelligence, and no emotional structure for children. It's not a place for children where they are. It's too limited for mothers. I'm so glad he blocked me. I take my mothership more seriously. So glad. Someone's blocked from having children, and somebody wants to block someone's happiness so they can sit in regret, you know? And now Leo's in regret or Cancer in their feelings, so okay. And to me, I feel a Leo person is in regret, sitting there in regret, rejected. You know, happiness, because Taurus wants to block someone's happiness. I said, drink up, pussy-o. He said, okay, because I'm your little pussy boy. He said, drink it, man. Because me and Cancer is taking over your shit. And now Leo's in regret. Listen to his mum or Taurus's mum or some caregiver. Or maybe his caregiver mother. Could be Aquarius, you know. She's there. Maybe she's giving him an offer and he's not listening. She came to my dream, so I can't wait to heal you. So if I can hear his mum, his caregiver, why the fuck can't he hear his own mother? I don't understand this shit. Oh, fucking money. So now someone's looking at grief now, bereavement. When it comes to maybe a water sign child. Water sign child, maybe. Sadness, uncertainty about someone's feelings. Is transferring, bringing the mind to calmer waters. Because you can't be telepathically connected to someone. Aquarius and a Leo, and he went to a Taurus person. So why would you try and block my happiness? I don't get where Leo's going, where their structure's going, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Telepathically connected to someone, but turn your back and went to a Taurus. And now you're in regret. Maybe you thought that was balance, because they said they're Niger, they know better. Oh, have your soul family over there, ignore them, but stay with Taurus because it's practicality. That's balance. I don't know what they think balance is, but we don't worship two gods. We worship one, the Almighty. And they don't. They don't. They're not sincere. They don't. They're not. No, they don't. Queen of Pentacles. So, Queen of Pentacles is relying on my emotional intelligence for her stardom. So, my struggle is Queen of Pentacles success. Because she tried to block my happiness. So, they blocked a Leo and Cancer's in his feelings or something. Or someone's mum is a Cancer person. A Leo's mum may be a Cancer person. Or dad or something. Or a King of Pentacles. I don't know. There you go. Leo bring a rival. And what's disrespectful? Being outside GQ is more important. That's the new thing now. They want Saudi money. You know what it takes to go and get Saudi money? These people just follow where the money is. They want 200 million for one fight. To mash up. I don't get what you're going. Conflict. Burn out now. Earth sign. Burn him out. Fuck you too much. Secretly has a romance with a Queen of Pentacles at work. And she secretly has a relationship with a Cancer and a Gemini and invest in the Gemini to come in and do some fucking brutal attack to me. Now, where's this Leo for me? Oh, stuck between fucking Genevieve's fucking forehead. Secret, man. Leo and a Cancer fighting. Fighting for this romance for Queen of Pentacles. Fucking hell. It's so embarrassing. Imagine that. You're on TV saying she's worth fighting for. And as 5 years, people want to look around and say, King of Wands, man, you're fucking manipulative. Because you've been around this woman since 2012. And only the last 4 years, you lot came up with something. And the thing that's coming up, you can tell it's not you lot's expertise. You're not original makers. You're not original. I think it's so sad that he brought Genevieve in my energy and they stole my intellectual property and made all that money and left me with nothing. Nothing. Nothing but frozen hands. Because they're secretly in a romance. Now they're fighting, conflict, rival, backstabbing. Because she took her pussy lips and sink everybody's ships because she's a piece of shit. So now you're looking at 5 of Wands now. When it comes to Leo person at work, when it comes to reputation. It's in a conflict now. They're fighting for promotion. They're fighting because they lost their moral compass. They're fighting because they lost the direction of their life goals. When you stand for anything, when you stand for nothing, you stand for anything. And clearly they stand for nothing. Because they followed Genevieve Nadia. It's just drink. Just drink. Drink, fighting, and begging, going around begging for resources that don't belong to them. So there's a conflict at work with a Leo person when it comes to why would you deal with a loving person like that and go to someone with no emotional intelligence, trying to breed it as well? So that's all a part of the plan. I said to you, if you get married to Taurus and you don't have babies, don't come over here. That's Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nadia trying to do the most. But she's done enough many pot-pilling babies. She's got a fucking dungeon in there. Yes. She likes to pop her pregnancy pills. She don't want no pick-me. She likes to fuck Leo and a Cancer. So nobody must have nothing. So she has all the bacon and eggs. She has all the fucking soldiers and whatever. All the bangers and mash. So she likes to be trained out. Saudi Arabia now? Okay, then with your rabies punani. Yeah, backstabbing Gemini. Leo, Gemini. Backstabbing, boy. They're just backstabbing each other, man. All these people. And what I don't get, they always, no matter how good or bad these people are, they always follow. Yesterday, in 5 minutes, I saw Bilal. He talking about fucking Will Smith. Then you're hearing another violinist. He talking about Will Smith. Everyone talks about this Will Smith and still invested in this Will Smith person. And Will Smith, I saw you in my dream. All right. And because I've seen your lead up to your new promotion, I know you spoke to this Leo And some of my ideas is in your craft. You think I don't see you? So, Will Smith, I'm after you as well, but I'm going for Johnny Nacho first. Yes, fighting over joint accounts and shit. I don't like that fucking, what's his name? I don't like Will Smith. Something about him. And when he came in my dream, he turned into a pig. And no word of a lie. You see that jacket, that basketball jacket that he's using to promote? And there's a God above. I never saw that jacket until it was my dream. He came after. After. Because in a dream he was performing. He's on some tour. And he's trying to sell his tour. He saw me in it. And he went past and stopped. And he smiled. And I said, where's Adiwali? Next minute, this man, God showed me he's got 2 children. And he tried to live off of me from greed. Yes, Will Smith, I saw you. And guess what? You turned to a motherfucking pig, bitch. Yes, you did, you greedy motherfuckers. He could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, or Libra person. Try and lie on God's name, I dare you lot. Keep doing it, man, because you're not going to get fucked up. It's wrong. You are wrong. They're predators. Why is it every time they're around young people? These young people fall, man. They're not good carers. Look at the guy from Empire. All these young people. Look at the girl from My Girl. My girl, my girl. Talking about my girl. Bad, man. Look at Britney. Look what they're doing to these children. It's wrong. It's wrong. What, for fame and fortune? That's fucking ridiculous. Liar, lover, Leo, fighting with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces about money with a Cancer person. So he was looking after Akira Cups, her man. That's what he was doing. Worth fighting for, but he was looking after her man. Okay. And her man had a woman. So he was looking after her man, his woman, and his wife. So Adiwadi had a lot of people to look after over there. And Genevieve's family and her friends. And she was stealing. I saw what you did, Genevieve Naja. You were spiking his drinks. And I saw Adiwadi passed out in bare places. In his front room. On his bed. In the passage. I saw all these people at his table. Like, you know how they ran to Auntie Joshua? When he came out that van? As there's a god about, it was like that. The amount of waste on the King Wanzer's table. My goodness. I had to scream at them and say, get the fuck out. You should see the fucking waste. Why? Because they never earned it. Everyone at his table, apart from one, did not earn it. They stole it and abused the man. I saw it. Wickedness, man. Wickedness. Spiking at the man's drink. And when he's in his bed past that Genevieve Naja looking over his shoulder, stealing out of his wallet. He's a pickpocketer, man. Hadn't I picked them? Now they're heartbroken with a Leo person. And I told a Capricorn person about these joint accounts. Why would you put joint accounts with someone that don't even put no money in there? Why would you put money into a Taurus? I don't get it. When there's years of history, fashion line failure, relaunch failure, and it's not what she's not by herself. She had a group of people, and everything she touched has been a disaster. I don't get where you lot are coming, man. I think they've got more money than sense. Someone's been backstabbed anyway. Oh, there you go, backstab. Gemini, backstabbing a Leo person at work, for work. And a Karen Cups. Orchestrated by a Taurus person because she wants to be some empress. Because she wants this Karen Cups to go forward to her. Karen Cups don't even like you, bro. Karen Cups are trying to benefit. I had a dream last night. I was in a dream. And I can see a rat at the head. Someone's stealing someone's thoughts at night on a pillow to make it low. And someone's pilling out someone so they can stay stuck in that bed. And I heard King of Cups. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. King of Cups. So Ken Cups is in regret of a Leo or something. I heard it last night. And a Taurus, told you. Taurus, backstabbing Gemini for this money. She was pickpocketing. That's a pickpocket card. I saw him laying down, flat out, King of Wands, and she was pickpocketing him. And I saw him flat out. Flat out. I saw it. So Taurus is investing in this coven when it comes to her family. So he's her mum. And they're looking at doubts over a Queen of Pentacles now about investment. She's got to give it back. Gemini's coming for his money. Because they must have said it was air sign or something. But it's Queen of Pentacles, trying to block people's happiness. She doesn't want Leo to have children, by the way. She doesn't want Leo to invest in children. She wants it. If she does have children, she just wants Leo to invest in some fake-ass kid or something. Whether they got a kid or not, she don't want it. Anyway, Taurus person, she don't want it. So someone's blocked. Now you got divine masculine. End of a cycle. Leo. He's been backstabbed by Taurus, pickpocketing. Now he probably blocked this Taurus for his own happiness. Because it was all about investment. And now Taurus got to look at this investment for her mum. And she's got to give back money to a Gemini. Because she made false allegations for this Gemini to attack a Leo. He's been attacked a few times. Maybe when he was drunk, he didn't know. But I saw it. I saw this dream. And he's always been handled by this big butchy guy. Because he's quite big. Genevieve can't do it. So she's got to have a handler there with her. And they put him in some room. And had all these dark entities in there. And I was shouting, let go of him. Let go. Something about this drink from a Taurus to a Leo, a drink. She poisoned his drink. I saw it. And I think they rotated with her mum or something. Something like that. But she got no emotional intelligence though. None. She's got no conscious mind. She has lack of role models. She's a lack, man. She's not a role model. So now you're looking at a wounded warrior, Leo. Feels wounded, looking back at being backstabbed by Taurus, giving money to a Gemini to backstab this Leo. So Leo went and paid for his own unalivement in this house then. Leo wasn't meant to leave. See, once Lionheart was finished with this Taurus, he's supposed to be dead, by the way. But because I came back and I said, hold on a minute, I can't see someone poison your drink. So because I said to Addie now, pretend, innit? Pretend that you're drunk because you can't see what Taurus is doing. And for 5 years, 6 years, I haven't heard from him. Because I told him, pretend you're drunk. Because he's what, see, after Lionheart, Taurus, he was to come out dead. I saw what Genevieve did. Maybe because he had some house or something, and then she saw other ideas come out, and he went to a halt. And then her and Cancer went into some frantic with a Queen of Wands, saying, shit, she's back. But we can, because they already molded over there, she ran over to a Leo and done the most. Done some offer. Now he regrets taking the offer. But yeah, I told him, pretend you're drunk and see what this Queen of Pentacles is doing. She went in wounded Taurus. And now he's looking back at this ending. Maybe it's ended for him now. It was a fucking long journey, man. You've seen the ups and downs. Today I like him, tomorrow I don't. We might have a horse. You look at Queen of Cups, maybe it's King of Pentacles, or a Leo person, look at a sweetheart, maybe. A Leo person, look at Aquarius, sweetheart, maybe. Maybe he's defending this sweetheart Aquarius person, a Leo person. There you go again, demonic. Taurus person. Told you, Taurus. She's jealous about God. I heard it in my dream. She's jealous about these 6, 7, 8. Someone's walking away from a Taurus, or Taurus has to walk away from God's toolkit. She's walking away from it now because you've got to face her demon. The less you lot have around this Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nadia, I tell you, you're going to see that woman run around with her pussy out the door. That man, I think, oh, she's going to do the most. Why? Because she called upon humanity. You've got no more distraction, no more Willie in that bed, no more going around on boats, no more Netflix, no more none of that. No one's invite you nowhere. Now you're going to see her run around like a mad girl. It's what she called upon. Her lover, Cancer, is looking at he's immature. And now he's got a conflict with a Leo at work with about a sweetheart Aquarius person. Because now the bereavement over some child, either water sign child or an earth sign child. When it comes to Queen of Wands or King of Cups or King of Swords, take it as it resonates. But some child, they're in bereavement about some child, false allegations, falseness, children, childish, uncertainty, sadness, inconsistencies with feelings with Gemini person or a Cancer person. Someone's in a conflict, rival, challenges when it comes to reliability. Someone's a liability when it comes to work. So now someone's going down for liability, maybe. Maybe King of Pentacles are looking to maybe sue in this person. Now, I want to address something because something don't make sense. I prefer the British law in some cases over America. Because why is it when celebrities like Will Smith has been caught up in scandals, it's always that suing thing? Now, if Will Smith really done these allegations, why are you getting arrested? Why is it always the first thing is suing? That's the part I don't get. If someone really did something, the money should be the last thing you think about. It should be justice. Lock the person up and then you fucking sue the motherfuckers. I don't know. Or sue them at the same time. I don't know what's going on over there. But some of the soulmates are X when it comes to an earth sign person and a King of Cups. So someone's breathing a lover, Gemini, or a loss, or they feel like they didn't turn around and see God's to recap in an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, because someone's got a clash at work, Leo person, when it comes to rival challenges. Because they thought earth sign would be my rival. Oh, please, man, please. You see when it comes to going forward, I hope the next generation, fuck the old people, they're too old to understand. If you're 18 plus and you're doing a new business, please, bubs, use your intuition, okay? And don't ever look at someone as a competition, okay? Because when you do that, you focus too much on that other company or that person, and you don't get to see how you can improve. You can acknowledge that there might be a competition, but make it healthy. But when you want to demise people to the end, to the bitter end, because you want an air sign and a Leo dead, Nadia, I want you to go to prison. I don't even want your fucking money. I want you to go prison. Because I don't understand how, this is why these predators get away with it. They always talk money. Let's sue, let's sue, let's sue. No, you need to be arrested, investigated, and arrested. That's what I want for Johnny with Nadia. I want her to be investigated and arrested. Cup of love. It's about self-love, man. You got to rely on your own cup of love. Somebody wants to give an air sign cup of love, maybe, but there seems to be a clash with a Leo person. For someone bring confusion, Leo person, when it comes to backstabbing, when it comes to choices of romances, because he went to a pickpocket out a beggar, and now someone's begging a Gemini person not to attack or something, because they begged a Gemini to go and attack an air sign, and a Leo. She's a weirdo. Taurus did. She's a fucking weirdo. She's a fucking weirdo. And the thing is, put Taurus in this shoe, she would never handle this. Why? You're losing a penny. She's going to lose a house, or maybe she sees someone's going to be better than her, or she might lose, I don't know, look how you're behaving. Look how you're behaving. She can never sit on this side of the fence. You're fucking mad. She's a weak little bitch. You're fucking mad. Someone's confused about their feelings, though. Because they feel backstabbed, maybe a Leo, Gemini person when it comes to the choice of romances. It's Aquarius. They think about Aquarius. I tell you, boy. They want to backstab Aquarius and a Leo. So she went on alive and rock bottom. So she thinks if she kills Leo, I'll be dead. Because we're twins. So now Leo's looking at behind me, thinking, yes, I think I'm a backstabbing bastard. Because I gave Taurus all my attention. And not just that, we saw you as an inspiration and we tried to block you. So Genevieve Nadia can live in your story. She's a weirdo. She's a weirdo. She's a weirdo. So now he's saying he's wounded when it comes to investment for a Taurus person or the King of Pentacles. They're wounded, man. Why? Because they see air sign done her own generational wealth by herself. So now they're thinking, Queen of Pentacles, you're definitely a very needy person. You can't do fuck all by yourself. So when it comes to money, someone needs quiet time in their relationship between family members. Maybe someone's got to cut distance from an air sign person because someone's trying to act like they're not together, but they're in a tower. Taurus is in a tower because God said you was not being godly. No. So now you're looking at maybe someone single. It's soul search. You need to be by yourself to bring in that relationship to heal. It's about self-love. Heal. Pour that love into yourself. Because maybe someone's choosing to keep you apart, separation, because of a secret. Now, this is where Adi Wali's an idiot. You see, secrets are fucking dangerous. Moving forward, I'm going to take for everybody. Moving forward, as you all know, Queen of Pentacles upside down will be my everyday example of not what to be as a woman in Genevieve. That's an example. Now, I'm going to get to something. Secret. Now, especially when you're famous, right? Imagine if I was not telepathically connected to this Leo. So because he wants this big secret, all right, for no one to know he's fucking Genevieve Nadia and lived in the house and all that madness, he would have died and nobody would have known how, when, and why. That's why I don't do secrets. I don't do all that, promiscuity. I can't do all that. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. So he's in danger zone. In a tower. It's dangerous. So let him stay in a secret. Because he might not come out alive because he wasn't supposed to for Lionheart. After Lionheart, he wasn't supposed to come out. He wasn't supposed to leave. About some stupid house or something. These people are weirdos, man. The thing they do for brick and water, fuck me, man. Madness. There you go, Death. Told you. Death, tower. He wasn't supposed to come out. They wanted King of Wands. Told you. King of Wands. He's looking at his soulmate. And he's probably looking at a distorted feminine. Or looking at Aquarius person as a King of Queen of Wands. But he went to a distorted feminine and a Queen of Wands. Difficulty with her mental. And now someone took their power back in a tower. Taking that leap of faith, maybe. Secret. Cancer. She's upset. No. Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles. Nah. They invested in the death of a Leo person. And now death will be following this Queen of Pentacles. Anything she touches was dead. So why would he go there? Why? Before he went there, your fucking career was dead, baby. You've been there since 8 years old. 8. 8, it says 8 here. So no one can't tell me she don't start at 8 years old. Or 5. Or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Don't tell me that D2 ain't been fucking for over 13 years. That's madness. Even the first 5 years he gave her a fucking yard. Why would you give her a house? I don't understand. Where did she deserve this house? I don't get where he's going. Now death is following this Queen of Pentacles. Everything she touches, career, man, everything, until she clears her karmic debt with the universe. Death will be following this Queen of Pentacles. And someone wants to end someone being single. Divine masculine. Air sign. Gemini. Queen of Swords. Oh, please. I'm too busy for you lot's madness, man. I'm too busy. So I'm looking at someone single. And Taurus, Sagittarius, brain confusion. Taurus, and now King of Wands is wounded. He put way too much in his Queen of Pentacles, man. And you still look like Mash Callaloo. I don't get it. Her dress sense, it gives me a fucking headache. You know when I can't stand seeing this person. I just don't want to see this person no more. Just her image gives me a fucking headache. Gives me a headache. Imagine I invested in everything myself in my whole career. Anyone will tell you. No one pays for my photos. No one pays for my makeup. No one pays for my clothes. No one. I do all that by myself. And this King of Wands went to Jenny Blanchard in 2012. Still a failure. Lionheart was a failure. You only went as far as fucking Netflix, bitch. Not like you went in fucking cinema. I'm commodity, darling. Was you in fucking cinema in England? No, you wasn't. You went to Netflix. And the Academy said your fucking shit was shit. Because it wasn't hers. 10 fucking people helped her with Lionheart. Imagine that you helped someone, and when Lionheart was meant to be finished, Ali's meant to be dead. So now someone look at the internet when it comes to Leo person and his fucking immature sausage. Immature, man. Divine masculine, fucking immature, man. There you go. Someone single. Maybe a Leo person or a Cancer person. Someone single. Looking at single people. Soul searching. You got to be. You just lying to yourself. You know what I mean? Soul search. You got to be by yourself. You don't need an entourage. These people can't be by themselves. It's hard. And when someone's by themselves, oh, they got to be up to something. Oh, no. Why? Because they can't be by themselves. They use their God-given looks to manipulate. They gave their God-given wand, all right, to have so much sex that you don't have no creative ideas now. It comes from your genital area. Energy. It brings out the creation. Your braveness. But they put their energy in the wrong places. Fucking too much. That's all it went to. Fucky. And now someone's fucking single. King of Pentacles. And someone sees someone as a power couple over there. But death is following this Queen of Pentacles, though. Everything she blocked or touch is going to death. Everything this Leo touched with this woman, it went to death anyway. Relaunch, dead. Well, I don't get this grand. Moving forward, people, I don't condone crime. But you want to do crime with someone, make sure they got a fucking good CV. It's got failure. You go to companyhouse.uk. Genevieve Nadia, failure. With who again? 2 other people. Always got people. And Genevieve's still a fucking failure. I'm so glad Adiwadi blocked me, man. So glad. It just goes to show, boy. You lot were barking up the wrong tree. You don't like codependent, unstable, emotional women. You don't need that. I don't. So never mind, King Wands. Now you look like the fool. From your past with a Taurus person and you Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, when it comes to your lovers. That's all they have. They use their so-called lovers to help them build and then they move on. That's it. Once you get, I got what I got, they move on. That's it. There's no love amongst thieves. There's no loyalty amongst thieves. So why would you be committed to thieves? But you fear commitment. If you fear commitment and you're angry, jealous, don't do dating then. Wank in the corner. It's okay. Or go to a red light district. But why take people's heart and use your genitals to hurt people? High class prostitute.